Hello and welcome back to 605 Sports Cards. Happy New Year. It is the 1st of January 2026 and it is playoff football time. Right now the Alabama game's going on and Indiana's handling them fairly well so far. I think it's 24-3 at this moment. So we're going to chase after some of these college quarterbacks and players in the playoff right now. Obviously, Mendoza's looking real hot right now. I get Dante from Oregon had a good game today. So, got one more Bowman Chome hobby box here. Was going to do the mega boxes in the back today, but we decided we're going to go with this, being it is the college football playoff happening. So, see if we can't chase some of these top little young guys here. Smack the camera around a little bit for good luck. So hope everybody had a good New Year's. And everyone stayed safe. Had fun. Since we have the new kiddo around, we didn't do much. Just went out for dinner, and wife and I had a couple drinks, but kept it pretty simple. So we'll set that back there. 2 autographs in this box. Hopefully we can hit one of these top QBs coming up this next year's draft. I think it's a pretty good class, so we're gonna get right into it. You're going to get a lot of the Bowman first in here. They had a whole lot of just regular base. Our first shimmer is Kenny Johnson for Pittsburgh. And that one's not numbered. So the playoff game's been pretty good so far. Big upset there with Ohio State going down, I feel like. Although Miami has had a pretty tough defense all year, so Indiana, they were good, but I feel like there were just a lot of questions still with them. But they're looking like a really good team. Crazy how fast that turnaround was. Just in the couple years Netty's been there. My Cornhuskers did about as good as I thought they would against Utah. They've been very soft, I feel like, all year long. Oh, and there's our first autograph, Chase Sewell for Iowa State, not numbered. We'll see where he is. I'm guessing he's not on that team anymore because I think all but maybe 15 players that were starting or scholarship-wise are even going back to Iowa State with their coach going to Penn State. So I'm sure he's in the transfer portal, but did himself a pretty good season. Let's see there. Receiver. Not positive. I'd imagine a receiver at number 0 or running back. Oh, wide receiver. There it is. Yep. So I didn't watch a ton of their games, but they had a fairly decent team. There's Dante Moore. Wouldn't mind hitting his autograph or a short print. Evans. And we still got Ole Miss tonight against Georgia. So Gunnar Stockton's in that list of guys you'd be after. Quentin Martin. There's our first numbered to 50. So this would be a gold of Emmett Brown for Coastal Carolina. For some reason, I feel like I've seen his name maybe in the transfer portal. You know, you go to some of these small schools, and Coastal Carolina's been a team that's been all right lately. So he did get a gold, I believe, out of 50. I think they are. Looks more like a bronzy color than gold. Good looking card. 10 of 50, one off a jersey number there. And a QB for Coastal Carolina. So an auto, gold. Love to pull a 101. Still, the last 3 or 4 years I've been doing this. I'm collecting again. Probably 4 years now. Never pulled a 101 besides that of, like a Leaf product or something. Which everyone does. Maddox Madsen. Boise. And the refractor. Nolan Ray. Also, I think Liza Perini will be coming to an end, so we're going to be having a lot of Topps cards here for football coming out very soon. Prism just went out. I don't know if I'm going to get any of the retail Prism. We'll see. I say I won't, but it happens. If I see it on the shelf, I'll probably end up grabbing some. But Joe Labas, it's just really tough product. There isn't really a lot to chase in it besides like the reds and dark blues. So if I see some, I'll debate. We'll see. I might want to see some of it open first. Over the years, it's been a tough product. So we got another numbered card here, and it's our auto for TCU. Josh Hoover. Another QB. So there we go. TCU at $2.99 is our other auto. Can't say I'm too familiar with him either. Both Big 12 schools for the autographs. So $2.99. So we got a QB auto and a receiver auto. Hit those quick. Hopefully, maybe we'll get a bonus one. I'd like to be the other side of on average, but we'll see. Hopefully get some more numbered cards. There's Avery. Haynes King. Georgia Tech. This guy was a baller. Mikey Keene. Not numbered. It's a good looking card, but must be a backup for the Michigan Wolverines because they got Bryce Underwood out there, so he'd be want for them. Caden Salter for Colorado and Reed Harris. So pretty much a base pack there. Obviously, in the Huskers, looks like Dylan Moreau is gone. A DB's transferring. So, going to be new opportunities for some players next year. They need to hit the portal hard as there's their Mikey Keene. I don't know why this guy's all over the stuff. Kenny Urlacher. So, I think they have one scholarship quarterback left. That's TJ Lateef. So they need to hit the portal hard and bring in some competition for quarterback. They need to bring in some defensive linemen, offensive linemen. There's a Bryce Underwood Acropolis and a Jaden Nixon. But I don't know. Hopefully the new coach, they do the Georgia Tech's offensive line coach, who's every year boasted a pretty good offensive line. So hopefully that helps next year. But they lose offensive linemen because they're just old seniors, so they're gone. A lot of young guys. Hopefully he can coach them up and turn that around because they've been getting their butt kicked, especially in pass blocking. So need to beef up the offensive and defensive lines this year. Running back, we'll see. They're all young guys that looked all right in the bowl game. Diego Pavia, who got beat up by the Hawkeyes. Dylan Stewart and Emmett Brown. got a gold of his. And we got the base. Let's get all of his colors. Michael Van Buren Jr. Mark Gronowski. Iowa Hawkeye on the refractor. The winningest quarterback in college football. He played just up the road here at South Dakota State for me, so I'm familiar with him. Definitely got better as the season went on, settled in. And this guy's in every single pack. Preston Stone for Northwestern. It's a good looking card. Jay Haynes. Looks like Indiana put up some more points, so I'd say Alabama's pretty much cooked. They're probably going to call it in here, which I'm not sad to see. Even though their coach is South Dakota native, so just wish he was a different school to coach. From Washington to there, so we're down 2 packs, so we need something big here. I mean, the Hoover might not be too bad. I don't think TCU is a terrible team. Who knows where Chase Sewell's going these days, if he's a senior, or I imagine he's going to be on a different team next year. There's a Caden Salter. Another number card to 99 of Preston Stone. Another QB, and Carson Beck, still alive in the playoffs. Georgia transfer. So another out of 99. And we got 1 pack left. Hopefully we can pull one more numbered card. I feel like we don't have too many. Go through this stack, see if I stuck one in here. I feel like we should have more than 2 or 3 numbered cards. Oh, that one was numbered to 325. It's really hard to see up in that corner. 247 maybe? Of 325. So we did have a numbered card in there. The shimmers look good. So one more pack. I hope there's at least one more numbered card in there. I feel like we can do a little better than that. Isn't there a QB? So all our numbered cards have been quarterbacks. All right, final pack. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave a comment. Who you got winning the playoffs this year, the champion. Subscribe to the channel. And I want to thank you for watching. Looks like we're ending with a base pack. So we got Peyton Lewis, Junior Van Ross, Billy Edwards Jr. for Wisconsin, and Josh Cameron. So very lackluster last pack. So we got 3 numbered cards and 2 autos, which one of them was numbered. Have to look up the Emmett Brown, and I mean Northwestern's Northwestern. I don't think they obviously aren't great, so but a Kenny Johnson receiver. We'll look at the parallels, some X-Fractors. Alabama going down here probably. Got Toledo, Boise, Gronowski on the refractor, and Dylan Stewart, and then Bryce Underwood Acropolis. So overall, I think these are like 124, 130 bucks. Not bad. I feel like you get pretty good value out of these. They're fun to open. 2 autos, along with a few numbered cards. So Mikey Keene, I'm going to assume is the backup. To Bryce Underwood, to Josh Hoover, QB auto at $2.99. Chase Swell auto base for Iowa State. Probably I imagine maybe Penn State will be his more than likely landing spot. Preston Stone at 99 and Emmett Brown out of 50. So, fun box. Hope everybody has a good New Year's. Enjoy the rest of playoffs tonight. And good luck ripping on your packs if you got anything for Christmas to open up. So, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.